This is not my week. Just. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm sharing this with you not for sympathy, but because I am so grossed out, I don't want any of you guys to potentially ever have to live this. It's the only reason I'm sharing it. So, remember those Lipton iced tea bottles, like the tropical ones specifically, that I had in one of my monthly favorites videos a while back over the summer? Yeah. I went to drink one of those last night. I had one in the fridge and everything. I apparently didn't notice anything off with it when I put it in the fridge. But then again, I don't think I was looking for there to be anything wrong with it, but I went, got it out last night, opened it up, took a sip. Oh, that tastes weird. That's not what I remember these tasting like. So I turn it, and I'm looking for expiration date. Expiration date had not even been hit, by the way. If it had, I probably would have been a lot more scared. But, no, it hadn't. So, as I'm looking at it, I noticed something in the bottom of the bottle. This big freaking hunk of black shit just in the water near the bottom. Like this gelatinous black goopy ball thing in there. Just, oh, hell no. And around it, I'm like holding it up to the light now, looking through the bottom, and there's like, okay, what looks like could be sediment. Maybe it's like tea, maybe it's not. I don't really know. It looked a lot darker than it would normally be if it were just like separated tea bits. I don't know. It didn't look normal though, and that big ass black thing was scaring the crap out of me. And the more I looked at it, there was also these stringy black things in there too. I was like, oh my god. That better not be mold. So I immediately march it right over to my dad. I'm like, Dad, what the hell is this? And he's just like, I don't know, maybe it's separated. Shake it up, it'll be fine. And I was like, I don't think it's gonna be fine. He's like, well, if you don't want it, don't drink it. I don't know what to tell you. Go ask your mother. So I go upstairs, I show it to her, and she's just like, you probably shouldn't drink that. And I was like, yeah, no shit. So I went and I Googled it. Never mind that I had recapped it and was ready to toss it at this point. But I Googled it just to see if anything came up on the off chance that maybe I'm wrong, maybe my dad's right, maybe it's just something that just needs to be shaken better. I don't know. But I Google it, and page after page after page of consumer complaints come up about Lipton specifically. Not just the tropical one, not even just the Lipton iced tea line, but also their, like, pure leaf teas. Every type of bottled tea that they make has this problem. And tons upon tons of people have had issues with it. Tons upon tons of people have been made very sick from it. Oh, great. And one person apparently brought it to their science teacher because it happened to them at school. They got it out of their vending machine. And that teacher looked at it under a microscope and was like, oh yeah, that's mold. Great! Let me remind you guys, I'm highly allergic to mold. So, this story gets real fun real fast because I'm still reading these pages and I start wheezing. And I'm like, oh boy, here we fucking go. And I'm reading, mostly trying to figure out, should I be calling poison control right now? Am I gonna fucking die? Apparently most people who had issues with this stuff got, like, basically food poisoning off of it and spent, like, a day or two throwing up. Knock wood. Apparently I must not have drank too much of it to where that happened. I mean, I felt queasy, but I'm pretty sure that was more out of just the grossness factor of, I just drank black mold. Oh my god. Even if only one sip, that's still bad, and given I'm allergic to that shit, yeah, one sip's all it took to set me off for all frigging night. Like, it's still not 100% even now. I just used my rescue inhaler right before filming this, just so I wouldn't wheeze nonstop during this, but I mean, I know, like, within 10 minutes, I'll be doing it again. I don't know if I need to freaking go have a breathing treatment today or what. I'd really rather not spend John Lennon's birthday at the hospital, you know, but, if it comes down to it, comes down to it, but fucking A, I mean, yeah, after reading all those, it went straight in the trash. It was gonna anyway, but I wanted to know exactly what it was first before tossing it, because in case I did need to call poison control, in case I needed to go to a hospital, I figured maybe I should hold on to it in case I have to, like, bring it as evidence for anything, you know? But, I don't think I'm gonna need to do that, so on the off chance I need to fish it back out, I capped it and just put it in the trash can as is. I guess we could grab it if I had to, but yeah, I didn't dump it out just in case. But nobody's drinking that shit, so, but, oh my god. This is not a thing that should be happening. With freaking green tea, guys. It's tea. What the hell? What the hell? Oh my god. Just, this is so wrong on so many levels and so gross. Just, ugh. So, yeah, I spent all night long waking back up, wheezing and barely able to breathe again, and feeling like my throat was on fire. That's always fun. My throat is still burning right now, for the record, but yeah, that it's not my fucking week. First thing with my heart over the weekend, over Friday. And now this! And now this! I can't win! Why me? God, why does the universe hate me this week? I don't know. Just, like, right now I'm kind of scared to eat or drink anything after both of those. Like, shit. Oh my god. Oh god. But yeah, so, moral of this story, if you're going to continue to drink Lipton iced teas that come in bottles, before you open them, make sure you hold them up to light and look at the bottom of those bottles. Make sure there is nothing floating in there that it shouldn't be. Because apparently it's a common thing, and it's been going on for years with them. There's been consumer complaints going on with them since about 2013, and apparently the company has done absolutely fuck all about it, which concerns me even more, and is why I don't think I'm going to be supporting them anymore as of this point. I'm not personally going to be buying their teas. I don't know if they do tea bags. I may feel differently about those, but bottled teas, no more. I had an issue with Snapple years ago over something like this, too. Their teas mold ridiculously quickly, but at least theirs generally aren't bad when you first open them. They just, you know, if you set it next to you on a desk on a hot day, and you don't sit there and chug it quickly, there may be mold in it by the end of the day. Just saying. Which is terrifying to think about, that if it's doing that just sitting next to me in a bottle, it's probably doing that in my system. That's cool. So I don't drink those anymore either. I mean, you guys do what you want, but I just can't after seeing how quickly those spoil, and I did my own, like, amateur science lab shit with this just to see how quickly, and at different variable rates, how quickly Snapple goes bad, and just was horrified across the board that one of them, like, 4 or 5 hours, there was already some mold in there. I'm like, that should not be a thing. But yeah, so apparently Lipton is now also on that list. So, I just wanted to let you guys know, so hopefully none of you all have to ever live what I just went through, because that is disgusting. And again, I count myself very, very lucky and blessed that I didn't spend the night throwing up. At least I didn't have that, because you all know how I feel about that. But, yeah, I mean, I may have saved myself by right after that. I remember that whole thing of some people with, like, stomach flus will chug Coca-Cola because the acids in it can sometimes kill the bug. So I was thinking, alright, same logic, I'm gonna chug some and see if maybe I can kill the mold. Like, I have no idea if it'll work. Worst case scenario, I'll still get sick, and I guess I'll just be throwing up Coke and Lipton. Best case scenario, maybe I won't get sick. At least I didn't seem to get sick, so I'm counting it as a win. But I mean, I did still spend the night wheezing, but that had to do with the mold, not with anything else. That, like I said, I could have just inhaled that and had that happen, because that is what happens to me with mold, so that's great. Yep, so that's where I'm at. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully better than I am, because, oh god, that was not good. It was not good. So I posted about it on Facebook too, right? And one person commented on there that not only is this a problem with Lipton, this is kind of a problem with just any type of bottled iced tea in general, and is a known issue. But not only those, but also drinks that come in Capri Sun type packaging. So take that for what you will. I'm also now mildly horrified thinking of all the years as a kid that I drank Capri Suns and may or may not have ingested completely disgusting shit without even knowing. I mean, I don't think I was allergic to mold yet back then, so I very well could have and been none the wiser. Just, some of my weird stomach issues probably may have been explained if that was in the Capri Sun, given apparently some people's reactions to drinking mold. So, that's fun. God. Yeah, so again, I'm kind of terrified to eat or drink anything now, but take this for what you will. Take it or leave it. I don't know, but I felt like I should at least let you guys know that this is a thing that can and does happen with those, and just, if you're gonna continue to drink them, just be careful with them. Just look at the bottom, make sure there's nothing in there that shouldn't be, and also take a look down the top, make sure there's nothing white in there, because there was also consumer reports of white mold on the top levels of the tea. So I didn't spot any of that, but I also wasn't looking for it, so God, I hope I didn't drink anything like that, but the whole thing is just disgusting, and I'm like, get it out, it's so gross. Yeah, so, okay, I'm gonna wrap this up, because that's about all I have to say, other than just reiterating gross, 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 gross. So, anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below. If any of you guys ever ate or drank anything completely disgusting like this, let me know down below. We'll commiserate with each other. Make sure you follow my social media accounts, are all listed down below, and if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. So, anyway, I'm gonna go Listerine my mouth again, and see ya.